So we are going into some Pioneer this Sunday with Blue-Black Control. I am doing a giveaway for the entire month of March. Every 25 subs, I will be giving away a Kaldheim pre-release kit. And at 100 subs, we will be giving away one draft booster box. Win the die roll, seems pretty good. This hand is the poo-poo, right? One land. Yep. Hand's better. I like this with the sensor into Hero's Downfall, even though I can't cast the Hero's Downfall. I'm assuming I'm just going to be able to hit. What do I want to push back? I want to keep the land, right? That seems most important, so it's probably... I want to keep the dig through time, right? This is tough to see what I want to put back. The correct answer is probably dig, because I'm just going to keep cycling through cards. Sure. I'm not going to cycle the sensor because I want to hold it up for the mana dork. And we just get the dig, so that's fine. Okay, with this going on, I can now start going to town. I'm not missing land drop, so I'm not super wanting to cycle through the Shark Typhoon, but I think we'll be okay. This is just like a Sultai control variant. Sure. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, this can come into play. Can come into play tapped. Because I'm not casting both Neutralize and Hero's Downfall at the same time. Sure. So this is not just Sultai control. Five, six, seven. Why isn't this popping up? There it is. Oh, I guess I can just copy and paste this in. I have to. For whatever reason, it didn't pull. Yeah, I'm fine just going back and forth. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I mean, one mana off. I mean, I'm gonna get to play my land, but it's do I want to hold the Fable push to be able to hit something that's 4 CMC with the Fabled Passage, or just play the island? It's probably correct just to play the island and go. because I have the Hero's Downfall in hand. Shark Typhoon for 3. This is fine. The question is, I can Fatal Push and Dig Through Time in the same turn, so I'm not too worried about the shark. Do I just kill it now is the real answer. 1, 2... I probably do. While they're tapped out. Yeah, it probably makes most sense just to do this now. I can still hold up Neutralize. And Dig Through Time. This is tough, right? I don't really care about countering it. The question is, do I just Dig Through Time and I think I might. I think I might just force it. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. It's fine. Fix the Hero's Downfall. Damn. Just picked apart my entire hand. Okay, we're not looking so hot. Sure. This is Bring to Light. Getting a Valky. He's gonna miss, but he's casting it. Okay. What did he hit off this? He hit a... Oh, these aren't the cards. Hit a Sabotage. Don't know how I'm getting back in this one with the Tybalt in play. Sure. What did they hit? They hit Typhoon. That sucks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he can just cast it and still fight through my sensor. If I'm him, I'm just hard casting this, right? Just getting another 1/1, I guess. Sure, Chariot goes through. I just have to cast this right now, unfortunately. 1, 4. If he's got the counter spell, we'll just go to the next game. Yeah. That's fine. What do we want to bring in here? Mystical Dispute is probably fine coming in. I feel like Notion Thief is actually pretty fine. But they're not necessarily drawing cards, so no. Negate, Disdainful Stroke. Aether Gust can come in. Fatal Pushes are all bad in this matchup. I guess they hit his Sharks. The Censors are just worse, right? Need 3 cards. I only need 2 cards. So I'm getting rid of counter spells in favor of what? Mystical Dispute. I didn't see a whole bunch of blue, so I'd rather play the Sinister Sabotage. But the Censors can all go, and the Aether Gusts are fine. I want Dispute to counteract his other. I'm gonna cut a Gust. I'm not gonna bring in the Gust. This is fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yes, I indeed would like to play first. Double Dig Through Time in hand does not seem very good. I can Behold. I mean, we're just playing Draw Go, right? I think this is fine. And a second Dig Through Time actually helps me out through a Thoughtseize. Putting in my opponent. We only saw a 4-color there. I'm curious what. I mean, there's no way you play Nib to Light without actually playing Niv, right? Or like 4-color Bring to Light just seems like worse in general. Okay. Play this, pass the turn. ideally this is like a mashup that we want to be dodging. Play this, Flare, Behold for Foretell, pass the turn. I guess I have the counter spells to like deal with it, but obviously being blue-black, we want to be focused more creature type decks and not just like, hey, here's 5-color good stuff. Sure. There's no way I can just like straight cut them off of green, right? They always play at least one. So I probably just play this tapped and pass the turn. Sure. I actually like both of these. I want both of these because I still have card draw and land. Play my land. Kill this dude. And then are we doing anything else? I don't think so. I think it's in my best interest to just leave this, yeah, and just say go. Because they can't bring to light until turn after this. Sure, Chariot. Land for turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can extinction event turned off Chariot, but that leaves me open to a bring to light. I think I just pass the turn and just eat my 4 here. Yeah, this is interesting. I don't, like, obviously we're playing a bring to light deck, but I don't think we're playing against Niv. Sure, eat our 4. Got no issues here. I can still deal with all of them with extinction event. This is interesting. I can't kill this unless I draw something with it. I'm not scared of the Tireless Tracker, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. The push is fine. The dig through time can probably go. The push will let me deal with Tireless Tracker. Put on the top of your library, put on the bottom. I can probably cycle this. One, two, three, four, five. I'm not gonna be able to kill this because it's only permanents I control, right? So I think we just hit this now. Is there a reason why I wouldn't? Yeah, let's just hit this now. Sure. I think we can stabilize pretty well. Sure. He's still going to be able to activate Chariot. We're going after even. I just need to clear the board. Okay, that's the question. If I hit odd here, he's just gonna keep making more tokens, and this only copies creature tokens, right? Creature token, yeah. So we're going with even. Clear all that. Can't do anything with this. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn. Nothing of mine left the battlefield. I'll be able to deal with this next turn, hopefully. Sure. Sure. You can pump it one more time. Make it a 5/4. Sure. Take my 4. Ooh, that's a pretty cool interaction. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just play this to play this right. Do I think he has the counter spell? If I activate this, 1, 2, and kill, I only have double blue, which is unfortunate. If I kill this, he can't activate this, but he can still just like draw cards. I think we just go for it. So I'm gonna get a land out of this as well. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, here. Black, black. Sure. He's gonna be able to activate it again. Able to hold up counterspell, but they just like drew a shit ton of cards, right? I have the Disdainful Stroke, which is nice, and the Sabotage. There's no way they're just like playing Censor right. Let's just hit this though. Don't have the Dispute for it. That's fine. No. What did they hit? They hit an island and a Thoughtseize. Sure. He didn't minus to swing with Chariot. That seems kind of weird. Target artifact or creature. So he's got no way of dealing with this. We just cast it. and say go. He knows both cards in my hand. I hate this. I hate this. Just shrink the board. Just shrink the board. Only thing I'm really worried about is the Tybalt right now. They've got significant advantage, right? With what do you hit? A Shark Typhoon. Uh-oh. I don't have any way of dealing with Shark Typhoon that I know of. So their best move would just be to hard cast my Typhoon. Bring to light, okay. Thoughtseize to hit the dig through time, sure. It's annoying to have to go back and forth like this. Just pass the turn. So I have to worry about... these are all gone. These don't matter. It's... Sure. What is he casting off? Why haven't you just been activating Chariot? That's what I don't understand. I still have to worry about the Shark Typhoon that he exiled with Tybalt. Casting a Thoughtseize. I just have to let this resolve, right? He takes the Sabotage, still lets me dig. He does not. Okay, so he's got the counterspell, right? Okay, I just have to cast this now, otherwise I'm not going to get any value out of it. So I could have cast both, right? Put that on top of my... Sure. And he can still cast the Shark Typhoon. Plays a Tireless Tracker, okay. One, two, three, four, five. 2 Tireless Trackers. Sure. He's just got too much of an engine. There's no way. Yeah, I'm just gonna play my Typhoon and go and just get absolutely blown out by monstrous Tireless Trackers. Sure. Swing, go make a token. Just look at this board state. This is disgusting. Yeah, we'll go to the next game. Or, I mean, that's the end of the round. So when they hit me with the double Thoughtseize turn, I guess I should have cast the Behold the Multiverse, gotten a 4/4 out of it, dug for 2 cards, still had counter in hand, and hopefully found another counter spell. But that was not knowing they had the second Thoughtseize. Let's play another one. Recording for YouTube, no quitting or slow play, please. Well, why don't you just play in a league then? Like, what? Spend the $5 and play people who want to be playing. Don't understand some people. Entitled. Very, very entitled. We have impaired. I'm just waiting for the opponent to post the game. That's not my opponent. Come on now. Skirnus McCoex. Come on now. Give me $1, man. Give me $1. Nope, still nothing. Come on, dude. Whoa. Here we are. Next round. Yes, I would like to play first. This hand seems fine. Removal, counterspell, draw. Yes, this hand seems fine. Against the Orion too, so we can suspect a Niv to Light variant, I'm assuming. Come on now. Probably just play the fetid pools and go from there. Ground Catacombs is live. Board wipe for the mana dork would be pretty nice, but I guess it's 2 turns after the mana dork comes online, so. Sure. Hold the counter spell for a bunch of different stuff. I could neutralize through this with the dig through time in hand now, but I guess just playing draw go is fine. Like if we get to a point where I'm like hard casting dig through time, then kind of won the game. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. He just brought Ryan to hand. I don't think there's any reason to choose the Field of Ruin or the Fabled Passage over this. We'll just pass the turn and hit whatever he wants to play on 5, whether that be Bring to Light or Orion. Yeah, we're not missing land drop, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna sit here and play this game. This is fine. One, two, three, 5, 6. Sure. We can cycle the sensor away at this point. Cycle another sensor away. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I wouldn't be able to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd be able to cast both, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play the Fabled Passage just because I have the ability to turn on a Fatal Push with Field of Ruin still. Do we dig here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can still hold negate up. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can just Fabled Push right now, or not Fabled Push, Fabled Passage right now as well. Let's go another blue source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still hold up negate. I'm not too worried about it. What do we want in this? Probably the Sabotage and the Torrential Beer Hold. Just pass the turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not scared of anything they can cast at instant speed. At least I'm pretty sure I'm not. So I can Gear Hulk into Dig Through Time. Or I can just save the counter spells, right? Yeah, we'll just save the counter spells and just kind of go from there. Just force them to do something. Sure. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can cast the Gear Hulk. Let's put a clock on them. Let's. Yes, please. These are both even, so I don't want the extinction event. I'll take the Castle Vantress and let's get removal for creature. Sure. Play the castle. Swing with Gear Hulk. We want to protect this, right? We do. Don't see any reason not to. Don't have another win count in hand. Yeah, this is fine. We can sabotage this. Blue, blue, colorless. We just hit this too. We're just winning the game off of Gear Hulk, and we will keep that on top. That's a great draw. And keep it on top. Play our Watery Grave. Swing. Sure. We know Urian is in hand, so we know one of 4. We have 2 counterspells. It's gonna be a Bring to Light. Search your library for instant or sorcery card with converted mana cost less or equal to the number of cards mana spent to play. You may then shuffle your library. You may cast this card without paying its mana cost. Do we let this resolve? I think we do, just so that I hit the spell that they want to play. It might be wrong. The answer might be just to hit Bring to Light, right? So my thought process by doing this, I effectively 2-for-1 them. But I could run the gamble that they pick something that like can't be countered or anything along those lines. Sure. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. Can I still? They're tapped out. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the next game. Quick. Just draw, go, control. We didn't see. What's it called? Dark Typhoons. Fatal Pushes can probably go. Negate, Disdainful Stroke can come in. Mystical Dispute can come in. Do I want to be playing Notion Thieves? They didn't draw a whole ton of cards, right? I can either bring in another Gear Hulk as a pseudo counterspell, a very expensive counterspell, or play play Aether Gust? Aether Gust on the play is probably better, or on the draw is probably better. I'm going to cut a Heartless Act as well. Play another Aether Gust. It's probably fine to cut a Typhoon for Gear Hulk as well. This seems fine. I like this. I'm only running 3 removal spells though, so like I can't let something land. Take their time in hand all the time. Yeah, this is fine. Negate, sabotage. Just have the counter spells. Sure. Play their Valky. Miss. I know. I haven't been really consistent on my weekend time, unfortunately. Just been doing house projects and everything like that. Because I didn't play Dork, am I scared of something on 3? I don't think so. I think I'm just beholding here. This nets me more value late game compared to just holding up like Negate. Eat my 2. Yeah, I know. I'm excited for once this hits Pioneer, but we shall see. It's a long time coming. So my Sabotage wasn't coming in play untapped no matter what, just because of the land base I had. So I'm hoping to fade anything on 4. Sure, eat my 2. What are we casting? This wouldn't be like a 4-color Bring to Light, would it? Oath of Kaya, deal 3. I don't care about this. This can win. This doesn't do anything for me. Do I? 3, go to 13, 11, 9. It's still like 3 or 4 turns. We're fine. This can resolve. Yeah, but I have the counterspell for Urian. And like I'd rather hold the negate and the other counterspells for like actual threats. Sensor can go. This is fine. This will let me answer Valky right here. I can't hold up double negate, however I can hold up negate and sensor sabotage. This is fine. I mean, playing against these like 4 or 5 color Nib to Light decks are just like ridiculous, right? Because you can't game plan for specific cards. But the longer this game goes, the better it is for me, in my opinion, because they just like run out of gas eventually, right? I've been playing. I mean, my win rate isn't very good in Pioneer right now, but like I've been playing a lot of Pioneer for the past month. Yeah, Urian back to hand. That's perfectly fine. In terms of how much it actually costs, what are you referring to by range? Oh, card pool is Magic Origins and onwards, I believe. With the fetches banned and everything like that. And it just banned Uro and a couple other cards, so the format is very, very fresh. It feels very good to play. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I can hardcast this to get some value out of this. And no reason to. I can just pass the turn. Formats or sets legal in Pioneer. It's actually returned to Ravnica and onwards. So there's a lot more sets in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is fine. I'm just gonna bin the censor, I think. It's not fun missing land drops, but with 6 cards in hand, and I know you're Ryan, so there's 5 cards in hand. They don't have anything at instant speed that can just get me, so I'm just going for the dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If they counter this, they counter this. I'd actually prefer them to counter this. What do we want to pull from here? Behold seems pretty good. And honestly, a land drop. It's the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just gonna have to bend the other island. To hold up the negate. Hero's Downfall can go to the bottom. We can draw another Behold. Just keep filling the graveyard. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. 3 and hold up double negate if we get into like a counter war. I think I'm fine holding that up, taking the 2 here, because like they're just putting no threat. No clock on me. We're gonna bin another Behold. Sure, they're just not casting anything. Don't know what really we're waiting on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take the Gear Hulk, the censor. We'll take both. I'll draw off the censor. That's a Shark Typhoon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm obviously gonna play the Fabled Passage here. I probably let a negate go to the bin. There's a Shark Typhoon on a turn. Sure, you can Growth Spiral. Did I misplay by putting the alternate art into the bin? I might have. I'm not running Fabled Passage game 2, so I'm fine just going for this. We're going to another island. I'm going to keep a negate up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4. I have to turn this game around pretty quick because we're only in game 2 and I'm trailing 2 minutes in time. And if we go to a game 3, come on, come on. I know I talked about it, but I just posted the link for you to look at it if you want. Yeah, no problem. Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, I'm fine with this dying. Sure, let's go get a land. One, two, three, 4, 8, 9. So we might just play Gear Hulk. Just play Protect the Gear Hulk. Let's go get a Dig Through Time. Yes, I would like to cast Dig Through Time. I will say this is one of the shitty parts about Moto is like having this. I can clearly like make my board bigger, but I like keeping track of what's happened in the game. What are we casting here? A K command, getting back a Valky. Let's attempt to negate this. If we lose a counterspell war right here, I'm fine because we just know what else is in his hand, right? Sure. So Dig Through Time's still gonna resolve. We're gonna go get a Disdainful Stroke and a Shark Typhoon and be in pretty okay shape. They've got 4 cards in hand. We know one of them is Valky, and we know one of them is Urian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna have to bin a card. I think it's the Dig Through Time, to be quite honest with you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Valky costs 7, if I'm not mistaken. It might be 6 for the Tybalt side of it. Sure, Oath of Kaya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll hold it to the negate. I probably could have kept it at 5 just because they're at 20 life. It's still a 4-turn clock regardless, 5 or 6. I'm going to put the Aether Gust back. I don't have any reason to hold on to the Aether Gust. I guess I could have held on to the Aether Gust over the Hero's Downfall, just saying nothing is actually resolving. Choose a card name, search target opponent's graveyard. So we have to counter this, right? Yeah. Did it with negate. I'm assuming they would have said Gear Hulk or Typhoon. How many Typhoons have we gone through? 2 Typhoons and 1 Gear Hulk. So there's still 2 Gear Hulks left. 1 technically, and Elspeth Conquers Death, sure. We don't know 2 cards in hand. It's a Valky and a Urian. Other 2 are mystery cards. We're going to Torrential Gear Hulk at end of turn if they just don't play anything so that we can win the game. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available. I'm gonna censor here. Force them to tap a mana so that they can't play the Tibalt. Well, I guess they're playing the Valky, my dumbass. Should be game over. We don't know any cards in their hand now because we've seen both Valky and Urian. Can be a Bring to Light. Sure, this resolves. Um, I can sabotage here. Yeah, I think this is fine just to counter this. Yeah. Sweet. That's a long game. Yeah, there is absolutely no way I qualify for this ManaTraders series in March. But we'll keep playing games. I'm gonna use the washroom real quick. Let's play another one. That one didn't seem too bad. Now, what I need to figure out is it worth ever countering the Bring to Light or countering whatever they play? Because I think even in that situation, if they were to get a Niv Mizzet of Perun for the control matchup, I still had the Hero's Downfall to kill it, right? They would have drawn cards and everything, yeah, but game 1, it's probably better to let it resolve and then counter whatever they cast. But game 2, I definitely need to counter the Bring to Light just in case of the Niv. I need my win rate to jump 26% over the course of the next 3 days if I want to qualify. I probably could have qualified, but I spent too much time dicking around with blue-red control. But in 21 days, I've played, just in ManaTraders alone, 47 matches. So, I mean, I can't complain getting to play Magic. Easy, if you're still here, I'm looking into that historic event. I just got to see if I'm going to be doing anything that night. Miss Trigger. My issue with historic right now is I feel like the only way to be competitive is just to play the aggro list, the green red aggro list, because I mean I just haven't had reps with it. Yeah, the some of the decks that I've seen you play have just made me crack up laughing. Okay, no Loris, so I'm assuming it's mid-range. Yeah, but going into it, if I don't have an understanding of like the wide variety that is historic, like it's better for me to just play turn my card sideways and do you have the answer? Two land. This has got to go back, right? I can cycle the neutralize. I do have the answer for creature. Yeah, that's fine. We'll keep this. Put it mulligan to 6. With no card draw and 2 6-drops in hand, this probably should have gone back, right? 6 and an 8-drop. Because, I mean, with that green-red list, the few times I have played it, there's just some games, like, regardless of matchup, you just, like, shit out Shaman, and then on turn 3, swing with Embercleave, and you're just like, oops, did a thing. And having to play around Embercleave is just so difficult. I can look into a mono white Heliod list as well and see. Let's lead with Fabled Passage in case this actually is aggro. Not aggro, I don't need to go fetch. No, we're good here. I'm not going to hit his 2-drop, unfortunately. Or her, mistrigger. Oh, now I will be able to. We're going to get this no matter what. That's huge because now I can actually play neutralize. Sure. Oh yeah, it's great. I bet Historic is in a very similar position that Pioneer is, where the format's just wide open. Yeah, I'd much prefer something like that to where like you just see a plethora of different archetypes, and there's, I mean, there are 1 or 2 decks that maybe are like 5 to 8, maybe even 10% of the metagame, but it's like compare that to like, hey, guess what? Oko's in the format. Everybody should be playing blue. Guess what? Uro's in the format. Everybody should be playing blue green. Do you have anybody commentating for your feature matches? Ooh, that'll be fun. If I could be a color commentator, but I wouldn't be able to give analytics just because I don't know the card pool very well. Just gotta bring the personality. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can Gear Hulk, but get blown out by a Mystical Dispute. Probably a good call. I'm just gonna negate this. I'm gonna play it safe. I didn't need to cast the other blue. I should have cast like Field of Ruin or something along those lines. This is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still would have been one short, so it didn't make that much of a difference. Okay, we'll just pass turn. Do not have counterspell on hand. So that's going to be an issue. I do have the neutralize with Torrential Gear Hulk. So I can't get blown out here, but let's go get the negate. Pass the negate. We don't. Okay, we're just off to the races. This game's over. One, two, three, four, five. I'm gonna censor here, make them pay for it, and the reason I'm gonna do that is so that I can negate this and they won't have the 5 mana available. Sure. Oh, they didn't actually pay for it. Oh, that's a huge misplay on my part. That's the Moto gamesmanship if I've ever seen it right there. Okay, so I just left myself wide open. I only have one card in hand though. Gear Hulk can go. These can all go, right? Actually, most of them don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get rid of the Fabled Passage. I'm just tapping out for this. It's not going to do much for me. Gear Hulk can go to another counter spell. And I can go get more counter spells. We'll get the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's fine. I've only got 2 cards in hand. Yeah, this can get played. Give me another blue source. It's gonna be an untimely Thoughtseize. It is not. Kalidas, sure. We will tap this. We'll go hit a Triome. 1, 2. Sure, we're in a great spot. Have the Counterspell, have the Behold the Multiverse, and the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, that's fine. Opponents just got like Stone Cold nothing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. I mean, I'm tapping out. No reason to not put it for 6. Sure. He just goes gets land with this, right? Sure. I can extinction event and clear his board. We want this. We'll put this to the bottom. We'll cast another one. If they counter, they counter it. But I mean, they've got one card in hand. Sure. We'll grab another threat. We'll take both of these. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can actually cast both. Even clear their board. Cycle this. Don't have another counter spell. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can shark for 8 here. 2-turn clock. Yeah, this game should be done and over with now. I missed a land drop, but that's fine. I was just trying to get quicker through time. I'm short 2.5 minutes. He gains life, right? I'm just gonna cast this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just gonna get the neutralize. Go to the next game. Yeah, sure. These games have been going so long. Okay, against 5-color Niv, it's our 3rd straight. Bring to light list. 5-color Niv to light. What did we bring in last time? This whole stack of cards and Mystical Dispute. We said Fatal Pushes can go. That Heartless Act can go. We brought in a Gear Hulk and we cut a Typhoon, if I'm not mistaken. And then what else did we change? Oh, the sensors are pretty bad, right? This can stay. Oops. We'll keep that over here. Yeah, this is probably fine. I'd rather have the Heartless Act, right? To just kill any creature. I'm short 2 cards. Bring another sensor. Sure. Need to play quick through this game too, though, assuming we're gonna lose this. Good news is after today's stream, we'll hit silver in F2K, so that's a good goal, and I'm on pace to hit gold just with a couple hours, like 4 days a week. No, his hand goes back immediately. This is fine. Yeah, no, I've been having an absolute blast. I haven't run into very many people that I'm like, man, I don't really want to acknowledge your existence. But I mean, everybody's doing a hobby here, playing some games. Do you know the metrics that you need for platinum? Okay. So I mean, it's a stepping stone to partner at 75 viewers. Oh shit, that's a full-time job. Office, that's a spicy card. I mean, still 60 hours is a lot. I guess that's like an extra hour on top of my streaming schedule per day. Unfortunate we didn't have the counter spell for that, so I do have to shock this in. I'm gonna have a tough time dealing with this Clothis. I don't know how. I have Aether Gust. Uh, Aether Gust, I believe, and that's it to deal with this. Oops, not nipped by control. Um, sure. Going for land here. So they're just going for the Bring to Light, but they know I have the Sinister Sabotage. What are they doing? Sure. They saw my hand with the Thoughtseize. I'm missing land drops. It's going to put me so far behind with this Clothis. Sure. Yeah, I told myself I have to answer this game 2 because they can go get a Niv Mizzet, and I just like I guess I had the answer in Hero's Downfall, but oh, not hitting land is rough. Okay, so knowing what I know with the Clothis, I probably board out of Gear Hulk and just play Sharks. That might be incorrect though, because they do have a decent amount of removal. They're going for it. I don't have much. I think I'm wasting my time playing this game too, given the missing land drops. We'll see. Okay, we do have the Hero's Downfall. What do they get? Cosmos Serpent, Thoughtseize, Omnath, Locus of Creation. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just go to the next game. I just wanted to see what they were getting off of that. Okay. So I need to rethink with the Clothis what I can actually do. So that makes me want to cut 2 dig through times and play sensors. So Shadow's Verdict answers the Clothis, but I think with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think I'll be fine. Let's do that then. Let's play Shadow's Verdict. Yeah, let's play the 2 Shadow's Verdict. This feels fine. Is that correct? That might not be though, because it's got to be a creature, right? Yeah, I think I still play the Extinction Event. Because it would force them to have the devotion in order to activate it. This hand's a pass, no counter spells. If I get the Behold the Multiverse off, I think I can be fine. But then I just don't have the answer to another Clothis. Yeah, this hand's trapped. Low-key fine with this hand. I'm gonna put the Hero's Downfall back. As long as I can just keep hitting land drops, I should be fine. I can hold this up and hold the Censor and Aether Gust next turn for a Clothis if they have it. Yeah, I feel in good shape. Need to hit another blue source off of this. We'll hold the multiverse. That was great for me dodging the 3-drop. I'm gonna bottom this and keep the land. Hopefully draw. Yeah, we got 2 blue sources. That is phenomenal. Okay, we are in good shape. Sure, Nahiri can go bye-bye. Gearhulk was actually pretty timely there. Be able to give me another counterspell if I need it. I need to hit the land drop, right? This Valky here is not going to be fun. Othakaya? Another Bring to Light? This is Bring to Light. This is a Niv Mizzet. Okay, sure. Yeah, we want to keep that on top. One, two, three, four, five, six. So I can hard cast the Typhoon. Or just cast it for 3 and hold up Aether Gust. I think holding up Aether Gust is probably fine. Oh, that's for 2. Never mind, I can't count. This potentially is a Kalidas. The Scarab God. Shit. How do I deal with this? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no creature, so I think I'm just playing the Shark Typhoon. We got 4 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think if I can fade 1 turn, I can win the game. We'll just hold up the Gearhulk. There's no reason to get greedy. Sure. Always gonna get. That's fine. I think I'm fine here. I think I'm fine here. I feel fine. The 5/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm fine just Gearhulking here. Like if they have it, they have it. If they don't, I just come out majorly ahead. Go get Behold the Multiverse. They have the K command, I just get like blown out. They do have the K command. Do they not have the K command? I'm confused. The bottom, both of these. Because I drew the Instinction event, I'm actually not in bad shape, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 6. I'm not gonna be able to cast both, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna Watery Grave. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, and I can still hold up Negate and Aether Gust. We want Odd. That was a huge draw. Come on. Let's try and counter this. Sure. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I just play the pools. I'm gonna Shark Typhoon. Next turn, create my dude. This is K command. No. I'm about to just like start running out of answers, right? Sure, they put that on top of the library. What is this? Another one? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I can Typhoon and hold up Aether Gust next turn. Okay, now we're actually sitting pretty. Probably gonna cast an Aether, or I'm sorry, the Bring to Light again. And I need to hit counter and or draw spell. Ooh, Gear Hulk was huge. Okay, game over. They have 2 cards in hand. I think it's fine to just cast this. We are gonna get the negate. Get a 2/2 out of it. Get the sabotage too, that's huge. It's pretty locked up. I don't know if there's a lot of lines I would have changed, but I definitely know we did get lucky during this game. We're firing this off just to get a 3/3. Sure, I'll put that on top. They finally get to bring the light. Sure. Is this an Agent of Treachery? No, Agent of Treachery costs too much. No, let's let him cast this and figure out what he gets. Serpent, K command, Clothis. Okay. So I know Aether goes at the top. We're gonna bottom this. We can top this. I'll get an extra dude, right? We're gonna Aether Gust this. I'm only gonna be able to deal 7 here, unfortunately. Put Niv to the bottom. That's the turn. They'd have to get like some kind of board wipe. They conceded the game. Sweet. Winning games, winning games. All right, I'm gonna go use the washroom again real quick. let's get back to playing some games. We got paired. That'll be nice. Yeah, I just needed to stream for 2 hours tonight to hit a threshold, and I've hit that. Oh yeah, it was a very pretty house. Wait, is it a house now or is it still a warehouse? Is it a house now or is it still a warehouse? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, do I gotta put food? I'll put food in there after this game. I got paired, so I'm just waiting for this. You hear puppy ruin. 01 57 50. Winning the dice roll is what I like to see. Hands with 2. Yeah, no. So it's fine against Niv, right? But there's like no in between here. Let's mulligan. Yeah, this hand's just like infinitely better. We'll keep this. I'm probably gonna put the negate away. Is that right? Yeah, let's put the Shark Typhoon away. Opponent mulligan to 3. Do we just get luck of the draw? We can brush them both after this game. Okay, so we were fine keeping the negate. We could have kept the hand before, but we're fine here. We're gonna aggressively foretell here. Hold up, sabotage, negate, and behold the multiverse the following turn. This is gonna be the 2-drop dork. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, this is an interesting art. It's promo. Sure, this is fine. At this point, I don't really care what they play. I just want to counter whatever their top end is. And I can just blow them out this turn with the extinction event. But we need a land, right? Bottom both of these. Land. We had a field of room, that's fine. go to the next game. We want evens here. Bye-bye. Okay. Shell is trying to set me up with one of Brandon's friends who lives down here now. Yeah. She put us in a group chat, and like I don't remember him very much. I'm sure he's a nice guy and everything like that, and obviously we would like people from the Chicagoland area. But he was like, "Hey, we just dropped someone from a pool league. Do you want to play on it Thursday nights?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know about that." And I usually stream on Thursday, so I'm like, do I want to do that or do I want to play cards? Do I want to stay in the safety of my own home and not have to see anybody? Yeah, no, I know. True. These can all get played. I think Fatal Pushes can hit the bin again. Ancient Event is still good. We played the Dispute. Oh, we cut sensors, right? We wanted to cut as many sensors as we could. This is what we cut. This seems fine. Yeah, it seems fine. We play another Gear Hulk. Do I want to play another Gear Hulk? Or another counter? We might. So we saw two dorks, which we usually don't see Paradise Druid, so that made me kind of want to play a board wipe, but... Ah, Mr. Bobby Man, how are you doing? Bless you. I'm fine keeping this just because of all of the counterspell that we actually do have, even though we're not going to have it on turn. Sure. Land here and we're just in great shape, yeah. That was a mistake, right? Yeah, I should have played the Fabled Passage. Yeah, we'll just cycle the Censor to play it. Yeah, I definitely should have played the Fabled Passage, because then I would have had double blue up on turn 3. Sure. If we another blue source, we're in okay shape. We did not hit a blue source. Okay, I have to hold up the negate.
Bobby Man, you wanna go outside? Oh. Come here.
Sure, you got the Paradise Druid.
Oh, come.
That was pretty big.
Come. Come here.
I have Mystical Dispute, negate, and Sinister Sabotage up.
Come here. Bobby.
What is this? Legendary Dryad creature. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. Sure, this just has to get countered. Behold's fine here. So I could kill the Paradise Druid. I don't think it's gonna matter. This is Dryad Tribal. Can't be countered. Shifting Triceratops, sure.
Come here! Come here! Get your butt over here!
Is he being bad or you just want him?
No! Wants me to go open the door against the back of the house and through this dang gate.
Funny. Sure. We'll eat this. We'll kill this with Blood Chief's Blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll grab Small Dog in a second. Yeah, we'll just take both of these. Play. Kill. And just pray that we hit all their payoffs. Hey, Bobby Man. Nibtolite here? No, not Nibtolite. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. This creature is a black zombie in addition to different types. Okay. I don't know. One, two, three, four, 5. So the downside is I still have to pay the kicker cost to kill this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just gonna have to Typhoon. I am in the trash bracket. Always. That is a redundant question. Sure. So does is Gearhulk better here, or is Shark Typhoon just net me more value? 3, 5, 7 takes 7 here. They've already used this ability. Let's play the Gearhulk. And we'll hit the Behold the Multiverse and just go for a board wipe. We'll bottom both of these. So Typhoon would have let me come back and kill this. You may have Spark Double enter the battlefield as a copy of a creature Planeswalker control, except it enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. If it's a creature, it enters with additional loyalty counter on if it's a Planeswalker. Okay. So it hits Planeswalker. Minuses to go get Shifting Triceratops. Oh. He's always a good boy. Create a zombie token. Okay. Interesting. I don't. It's interesting that they can both play next to each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Destroy all non-zombie creatures. How can he bring back the spark double? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I won game 1. But I think I'm just passing turn, accepting I'm losing this game to like just find out more info. This is just like 4-color midrange, right? Okay, it's terrifying. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that gets me out of this game. Okay, so Fatal Push is not so good. Bloodchief Thirst is good. Kalidas definitely gets played. So I can cut 2 Gear Hulk. Negates can probably go now, right? Now that we saw what my opponent's actually playing. I'd rather cut 3 negates and keep both the Gear Hulks. But I need to have the answer. We're at 60 cards. I feel like playing the 3rd Gear Hulk is wrong. Aether Gust is fine. No, Fatal Push isn't fine because they just had like all 5 drops, right? It could be a Censor. I think it's just a Censor. No, at that point I'd rather run the 3 negates over the Censors. This seems fine. All right, let's run this back. There a reason to keep a Mystical Dispute? What did we see that was blue? The Spark Double? So playing Kalidas and not playing the Fatal Pushes just seems wrong, but like they had a bunch of token type creatures. Might be incorrect just to play the Kalidas here. No, we're fine. Just run it. Ooh. Yes, we'll play first. No creature removal. We do have the dig through time and the negates. I think this is fine because of the behold. Put it mold to 6. Play this past the turn. You'll see a dork on turn 2 from them. I want to hit the land drop, right? If I hit the land drop, I don't have to force this. Okay, this is fine. Not exactly what we wanted, but still better than we were at. We can hold up negate and the foretold. Sure, this is 2 turns or 3 games in a row having this combination on turn 2, turn 3. We are going to bottom this and we're going to top this. We just hold the Kalidas and hold up negate and behold the multiverse. Triceratops, I'm in rough shape. Yeah, that's fine. Got protection from blue, so I can't even block. Do I want to kill the Paradise Druid now? With 3 cards in hand? I think that's fine. They're all even, right? Yeah, so no, I'm fine eating the damage here, and I want to behold the multiverse to hit Extinction Event. Extinction Event, we hit it, boys and girls. We're gonna keep both of these, right? No, we probably want to hit land. Let's put that back. Sure. We have double black. We're fine. For even. Clear the board. There you go. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can dig through time. I can Shark Typhoon for 3. I can behold the multiverse. Whenever enters the battlefield at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to cast something. It's probably best just to get the Kalidas out, right? No, we're gonna bin one of the negates and just cast the Shark Typhoon. Potentially holding dig through time. I've had so many more live cards. This is 5, sure. Sure. I can Shark Typhoon for 3 and still be able to block this. Or I can Behold the Multiverse. Behold the Multiverse doesn't really do much for me. Let's just get a blocker up. Hero's Downfall is pretty legit, but double black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 turn off from casting both. I still don't have a significant reason to play Kalidas. Black, black, colorless. Knight of Autumn. It would be a 4/3. We can just tempo this. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Okay. No, I'm almost done. I understand. I'll be done in less than 10 minutes. We'll just call him back. So we know that is coming. I can Kalidas. And still hold up Disdainful Stroke. Hey, can I call you back in like 10 minutes? Hello? Hello? I have Negate and Disdainful Stroke, and that doesn't answer to either of those. Sure. Need to dig through time here to find a removal spell. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Shit, there is nothing in here that I could use. I guess it's Fabled Passage, Sinister Sabotage. Need removal spell. Okay, Bloodchief's Thirst. That was huge. Play land. Kill this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get a token. Yeah, this is fine. Swing here. You have a Knight of Autumn? Yeah, that's fine. Yes, we will keep that on top. Feel like I blocked this game up. Swing. Sure. Last turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. Game over. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and we're still slowly creeping back up. We're shy 23% in win rate to qualify for the March Qualifier series. But we did pretty good today. Lost round 1 and then won 3 straight matches.